It sounds like you're in love with Conor McGregor here.
Oh, beautiful.
And I'll be straight with you. From what I heard, he's actually out there right now. John Otto, let's go.
I love to run it back with Bilal. You know, I feel like it's difficult to say he wins. Like I said, I probably prefer Bilal because he was the last guy to defeat me. You know, and even though I had an off night, I feel like that's one I need to get back. You know, I truly believe I am the better fighter between me and him, and so go out there and prove it again. But now I'm focusing on Sean. Focusing on Sean Brady right now, and I gotta go out there in London, get rid of him, and then once I get rid of him, then Tarsha is next to me.
If they say, no, we want to do, the rematch, what would be the next best scenario for you?
For me, whatever, who will be the next, I'll take it. I will take it.
Okay.
Right now, it's about the negotiations about who will be the next. There is in the London there will be Blachowicz versus Ulberg.
Yeah.
They're like very good guys too. That sounds great because there was some speaking about me and Blachowicz or maybe the Ulberg or whatever. But I'm looking in the first way. I'm looking for right now Ankalaev or Alex.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Alex needs right now a little bit time to recover, to take a fresh wave and go back.
We heard Dana White said, oh yeah, possible rematch. In other words, the UFC, they do want a guy like Pereira to be a champion. They might want to, they might, no, of course. You know why? Shama, he brings entertainment. He brings the numbers.
That's not the only reason.
He knocks people the out, and that's why people do like him. That's why the UFC likes him.
You think they're only giving him a rematch because of that?
No. But wait, hear me out, Kush. Jesus.
All right.
Dana White didn't say immediate rematch. He said probably. There was no confirmation. They're saying, all right, man, maybe we get Alex Pereira another fight so he can get his confidence back up.
I don't think for the UFC standpoint, they need to give him somebody to build his confidence up. What confidence? He didn't get knocked out. He just got outclassed. Alex Pereira is the star in that division, stopping all the guys back to back to back. So I think this warrants a rematch. He looked flat. Sometimes you have an off night. It happens with everybody. It happens with the best of us.
Ilia Topuria is undefeated champion of the world. I believe wherever he is a title opportunity, but they didn't announce it. And if they didn't announce it, there is room to hold out hope that Ilia is going to have one fight first, because Ilia versus Islam's a big fight, but that's where it ends. That is not crazy blockbuster business. That is not going to do Aspinall Jones. You give Ilia one victory over a Charles, over an Artem, over a Gaethje, and then you make that poster for him and Islam, we're having a completely different conversation, to the point that I would believe that would be as big as Jones and Aspinall.
Especially if he does it better.
Yes.
Or even close to how Islam did it. Then your imagination can start to go crazy.
Yep.
The longer you fight in mixed martial arts or boxing, whatever it may be, you're eventually going to lose.
What was the case with John Jones?
Well, he did lose. He lost Matt Hamill. Yeah, no. Yeah, he fucking lost. He broke the rules. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Toretto. Whether you win by second or 5 miles, winning is winning. That's what goes in my mind, right? Like, has John Jones ever got, finished or whatnot? No, he has not, right? But he did get disqualified, which led to a loss. And so he has lost before, but it's let me think. No, I mean, he's got a loss.
We are here in the National Music Museum in Washington DC, and this is a great book, in my opinion. Okay, feel with that. 1.89 million years look like that. This is a huge difference. This is a book. This is so different from this. You can see some people look like this even on nowadays. So this is completely different. This I believe, but the man didn't come. These are big difference. Look at that. Look this one. I have met some dudes like this guy on New York Street, Brooklyn, and right? Brooklyn.
Let me see who looks like you.
Does your photo line up with the white guy?
Eu não passei nenhum teste aí pra tirar foto do macaco. Você é um chimpanzé.
Right to adjust or press retake.
Eu tenho o Chad Jawline.
Touch the early human species you want to be. You are becoming Australopithecus africanus, who sometimes became prey of leopards and other large predators.
We have a new light heavyweight champion. No more Shama, Kama. So, he lost at the International Women's Day. Maybe that's a sign, guys. I don't know. New light heavyweight champion, Ankalaev. Congrats. He did a really good job. If you guys are talking robbery, you don't understand anything from MMA. So let's not talk about robbery. That's completely BS. This guy won, and actually, he got this title shot very, very late, right? So I think we should give him some props. Even if we don't like him or we don't like his fighting style, we should give him some props. No more Shama.
Caught the video. A lot of people has already seen it, of the ex-girl that he was with, that he cut out of his life because she wasn't being real and things like that. Coming in and try to come in and take shots. That shit lame as hell. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's really, really lame for her to do. And just she married, got married to somebody else. That whole situation and whatnot. And it's bro, how have you not moved on with your life from then? This was over a year ago. You can really tell whoever the plus side was in a relationship or who was really offering the other person more, giving more than they were being offered whenever it ends and they feel a need to keep trying to use their name and drag themselves back into the situation or the view of that person. Shawty, you got to move on and let that go. That's lame.
I don't know if you saw, there's another league that's going to be starting up, the GFL, and there's a wide array of names, very familiar names, a lot of names who have fought in the UFC that are there, and people are reacting in certain ways. A lot of really old retired fighters that are trying to get back in there and make, I mean, that's just basically what it is. But what was your reaction to not only this new league starting? I know it's been teased for a couple of years, but we're actually seeing some of the roster. What did you think?
I actually don't know anything about it. I say this all the time. I welcome everybody. You know, listen, there's no barrier to entry to get into this sport. And, you know, I hear a lot of people saying that we don't do this right, we don't do that right. Come on in, everybody. Dive in.
Yeah, so some of the names mentioned: Tyron Woodley, Fabricio Verdum, Anthony Pettis, Junior Dos Santos, Luke Rockhold, Frank Mir, Arlovsky, Benson Henderson, Vanderlei Silva, Gegard Mousasi, and the list goes on and on. There's a lot of names like that, especially seeing like Vanderlei's name on there. It's probably the one that sticks out the most. What do you think when you hear that name as a guy who potentially could be fighting?
Fascinating. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yes, yeah. And almost then, that's the different one. And we was only there, and when almost things
The dances?
Yeah.
Ah, that sounds nice, yeah. You like that, Mo?
Yeah.
Is that my funniest? Your best? Who's your favorite out of the Muppets?
Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I like Kermit.
And Miss Piggy.
Yeah, I like Miss Piggy too. She always has nice clothes, doesn't she?
Elmo is not in the Muppets. Elmo's only in like a kid show. Elmo's
Am I scared of Santa? No, that'll keep it nice and cool.
So that's... Try to say Elmo like